My name is Christian Versluis. I am a professor at the University of Ghent in American Studies and also the Dean of Education at the same institution. I had my first Fulbright in 1973, so that's a long time ago. But I've had several Fulbrights since, and I have been back to the States on a regular basis. In '73, I applied for the BOA scholarship, which I was fortunate in getting, and it came on one condition, and is that I went to Harvard to study, which is a condition that I could live with. From that year in Harvard, and I was able to eke it out with Belgian funds to a full 5 years. So I did the full doctoral program, and I took the PhD at Harvard in '79. Those long years in the States have been crucial in shaping my professional career, and it has also shaped me as a scholar. I mean, the intensity of the experience over there and the scholarly activity and the level of thinking, not just what you get from your professors, but even more what you get from your fellow students, because of course you have there the cream of the crop coming together. All of that has been crucial in my further professional life, and since my field was American studies, it was of course an absolute must to go to the States, and I was lucky I could do it in those circumstances. I do remember from the application process that it was long and drawn out, but that in the end it was more than worthwhile. And what I learned in the States in particular was an autonomous way of thinking. I mean, over here in Belgium and Europe in general, our programs, and that was certainly the case in the '70s, our programs were still very traditional, and a lot depended on rote learning and memorization and simply reproduction of the material you had come into contact with. The result was that we knew a lot. We had a lot of facts at our fingertips. But building up an argument and doing some creatively with what you know, this is something that I learned in the States by participating in seminars, speaking up, at first timidly and very briefly, but as time went on, you know, I got more confident, and so I was able to participate to a larger extent, and of course also writing papers. And that's the way to go, and this is something that now we understand also in Europe. This is something that we have to foster, the creativity of the students. And so that was a good example that I came into contact with, and that when I came back and made my way through the ranks at my alma mater, this was something that I took with me from the States and that I have been practicing ever since. The Fulbright experience was so important for me, and I'm so grateful to Fulbright that to this very day I stay involved with the program. I do encourage my students to apply and to participate, and I'm still a regular part of the orientation program, and it's always a great delight to see these young people, a new crop, every year a new crop of young people with their eyes shining, ready for the great experience of their life. De Fulbright-ervaring is uniek en meer dan de moeite waard.